Oh, you can't hear me, fuck. Leo, huh? Hi. I had to record something earlier. And I forgot I muted my mic. There we go. Leo, huh? Hello, everyone. Evershot, thank you so much for 21 months of membership. Ooh, I miss Leo. I'm right here. I'm right here. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. I was saying something. I'm gonna have beer. There we go. Nice cold one. I actually got my birthday merch too. It's right here. I'm fulfilling my birthday merch prophecy after a long day of work. Getting a nice can of beer. Actually, I didn't have a long day of work today. I had a very short day of work because I was dying. The blood moon is nigh. The blood moon is nigh, and in response, my cramps are really bad. Kampai, yeah, kampai. But usually it doesn't last too long. It was just like today was especially bad. I think it's like the worst that it's ever been in a really long time. Like it was really, really, really bad. So I didn't get much work done today, but that's okay. That's okay. I have a lot of work to do, but I have tomorrow as well, a little bit of tomorrow, and then I head out. But I wanted to chat a little bit with you guys. There's been a lot going on, hasn't there? Want to just, I don't know, hang out, chat. I thought about playing a game, but I was like, you know what? I think we should just like chat. We haven't chatted in a while, and I wanted to tell you guys that actually, I'll give you. I'm telling you preemptively because it's pretty soon. So obviously I'm taking a break for about 2 weeks this time, and actually in January I will be taking a break for the entire month of January. I might try to find a time here and there in January to stream, but you can expect that basically almost all of January I will not be here. I just have some life stuff that I need to take care of, and I just have I have like a work trip towards the beginning of January, and I just have like a lot of stuff going on for me in January, and I will also be doing a little bit of traveling for my work. I just have a lot of work lately. That being said, I will be here for Christmas, and I will be here for New Year's. My family is not going to be home for the holidays, so that means that we get to spend New Year's and Christmas together. I think we've done that the last couple of years. My parents like to travel, so they usually travel around Christmas and New Year's. So, well, if you guys are also alone on Christmas this year, we can hang out again just like last year. So we'll have a good time, and maybe we'll hang out on New Year's. I'm not sure because if you guys remember, last year or this year, I guess, for New Year's, I did like a little. I had a New Year's party at my house with my friends, and then remember we had that trivia and all that stuff. So I don't know if we're doing that again this year. Not sure. I actually might just not have any any time to plan it, so maybe I won't. But I kind of want to do the trivia again. I feel like the trivia was really fun. It just does require a lot of time from me. Maybe we could make the trivia together or something. And I don't know, because you guys gave me some good ideas last time too, so who knows? Perhaps that's what I don't know what we'll do for Christmas this year. I don't know. I didn't really have anything planned because I assumed I was gonna be doing something with my family, and then my mom was like, oh, by the way, we're not gonna be home for 3 weeks. I was like, oh shit, okay. I was like, oh, okay, see ya, I guess. So my parents are not gonna be home, which means that my extended family are not gonna be coming to the area. They will not be coming to California for Christmas, so we'll probably do like a little, you know, Another little hangout. Starver, thank you so much for the soup. I can't stay super late, but I hope you have a good break and are able to enjoy yourself and unwind some. You'll be sorely missed, but I'll really be looking forward to your return. Aw, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the soup. I hope you have a wonderful day, whatever it is that you're doing, or if you're going to bed, good night. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I really appreciate the soup. It means a lot to me. It really does. I think, like, sometimes I think about streaming and just like think about this fucking concept of streaming, and I think a lot of people take it for granted, me included. I'm saying that because I have been taking it for granted, and sometimes you just gotta like step back and be like, holy shit, I can't believe these people are watching me. that's crazy to me sometimes, you know. And I feel super grateful to have so many of you guys just here. And actually, I hung out with Hio the other day. I was hanging out with Hio the other day in person, and we were just hanging out and having a good time. And there was this thing where I walked her to her car, and then we ended up sitting in her car for like 3 hours just yapping. Me and Hio do not leave us in the same room, because I was like, oh, you have work, so I'll let you go. And then we ended up chatting for like 3 hours. I was like, oh my god, it's so late, you should go home. Because she lives really far from me too, and she came over to where I am, and yeah, I felt bad. But anyway, we both had this like conversation. What was I talking about? Actually, I don't know what I was gonna say. What were we talking about? I mean, we were talking about a lot of stuff. Fuck. I don't know. I was gonna say something. I was saying how grateful I am about streaming, but I don't remember what it was that she and I were talking about specifically that I was gonna bring up. Oh, I just remembered. We were both talking about just like how grateful we are, and we're in like such a position, both of us, that we have communities that like us for us. And because we were talking about, oh yeah, like I've heard like certain people, they'll be like an FPS streamer, and then if they don't stream FPS, their numbers just like tank to like nothingness. And she was telling me for her, sometimes that's difficult because she doesn't actually know what her community wants to see, because if she asks them, they just say, oh, you can play anything and we'll be here. And I definitely feel that way too. And I was telling her, oh my god, it's the same thing. Like Palkries, I'll ask, like, you know, I'll ask what they want to see, and they don't care. They're always just like, oh yeah, just whatever you want to play. We're just happy to see you happy. And I'm like, okay, that's great, but can you give me an answer? And she was saying that she's been having the same problem, but we were both talking about how grateful we are for that, because there are a lot of people who wish that they had communities like that, right? Like their communities demand things from them. Their communities have these certain expectations from them that we really don't have to do, right? And we were both just talking about how grateful we are for those things. It's hard though, because we were talking about this too, is that we're not really like, we don't have like a very specific niche. Like, yeah, I like TCGs, but that's not like my niche. I would actually say, weirdly, my niche was closer to Gundam, but since moving, I haven't really done that because my setup has been so messy. It's been too messy. I need to clean it up. And get back to gunpla building on stream. But I feel like that was kind of my niche, I guess, question mark. I don't know. My other niche would be like playing hentai games, I guess. But I don't know if I really count that as like a niche either, so who knows. I feel like the hentai game thing too, if I were to really lean into it, I could probably, you know, because every time I play a hentai game or like any kind of sus game, the views go wild, right? As you guys know, like the numbers really go up, and it's probably easy if I just kept doing those kind of things to keep my numbers pretty high or padded. But I think there is a bit of me that, as much as I love playing, like I actually really like playing those games. I'm sure you can tell because I clearly get very excited playing it. Like I'm having a good time. Oh my god, 5 Hearts Under One Roof. I was thinking about that game for like, I'm still thinking about that game. Like I want to play it more and play other routes and stuff. But anyway, I think like I really enjoy them, But I don't want to make that my niche. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very afraid of making that my niche, and I don't want to, one, kind of like tunnel myself into that. And I also don't want people to only watch me because of hentai. If people only watch me because of TCG or Gunpla, I'm okay with that. But I think the hentai game audience slash crowd is a little bit different, and I kind of wouldn't want to be too, like, I don't know, I don't want to say associated with it, because I already am, and I'm not bothered by that, but I just don't want, I feel like there's just a lot of labels and stuff that come with that sort of territory, and I don't want to risk that, I guess, is the easiest way for me to say this. I'm really, you know, you guys know I'm very, very picky about who gets to stay in the community too. And I think sometimes when I do these sort of more outrageous streams, you get more outrageous people, right? And that's just part of the game that we're playing, and that's okay. I think I'm just trying to be really careful about that, and about what kind of image I'm giving off. Not because I care about the image, but yeah, I don't know. Does that make sense? It's I just don't want to like taint the community too much. I think it's fun. I really enjoy it. If I could play hentai games all the time, risk-free, without being worried about what kind of label that would cast on me, without worrying about what kind of fans that might bring in, without worrying about if that would potentially harm like potential like sponsorships in the future or something. If I could do that, like okay, just hear me out. I would just play Dona Dona all the fucking time. It's such a good game, okay? God. I would just go through, I'd play Dona Dona, and then I just go through the entire rants. I'd play all of them. I think I'm just really being careful, because I have a certain audience that I want, and I want to protect that audience in a way too. Just sponsorship. Yeah, that would be that would be something, all right. That would be something, all right. You found the late game a bit too grindy. I mean, it is a JRPG, right? That is the classic towards the end, the JRPG vibe. So, anyway, random thought train there. Random thought train. It is indeed true, chat. By the way, I am indeed cursed. You guys know the drill. Every time Lyra has an Oshi, they graduate. I mean, at this point, it doesn't even feel like a joke anymore, which kind of sucks. So, it's been a little rough for me. I think it's funny that the only two people in Hololive that have graduated normally, like under normal circumstances, have been the two people that I have spent money on. Like, how does that work? But you know, world works in mysterious ways. But you know, yeah, like, am I sad about it? Sure. I had a my neighbor, he and his girlfriend went to Japan not that long ago, and they got me this fauna standee, and I literally put it up like 2 days before the announcement. I'm not even joking. It was like 2 days before the announcement. I put it up. It's like, maybe I shouldn't have put it up. Maybe I shouldn't have put it up. I brought this. Zelda, thank you for the 69, the 6.90 tip. A lot of us might be useless for deciding stream ideas, but I hope you know it's only because we really want you to have fun. Happy Lyra makes happy Palcrays after all. Oh, appreciate it. Give me a sec. Could you please stay away from Hollow ID? Yeah, keep me away from your Oshis, by the way. Keep me away from your Oshis. That's all I gotta say. I mean, I'm cracking jokes now. Obviously, it's like really difficult, but... And if you are if you're affected, if one of your Oshis are graduating, I really hope you take time for yourself. And I hope you remember that, you know, they exist outside of whatever avatar they are. They're humans and they are still alive. They're not dying. They're fine. And you'll probably be able to find them somewhere else, you know? Steven Johnson, thank you so much for 29 months of membership. Holy moly. 29 months is crazy. Since Fauna is away from Hall Live, there may be a chance for you two to collab now that she's doing her own thing. Same with Ame. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope. You'll make me Delulu. Mimi, thank you for the super chat. I say this in the nicest way possible. Don't ever put up Moringas. Okay, Mimi, I'm so sorry, but I hate to break it to you, but I actually, I have all of Marine's birthday merch, and it is displayed and it is up, and it's too late. It's too late. It's over. She is cooked. Rip Marie. No, and I'm sure that won't affect. Surely it might only apply to EN members. I don't know. Shadowbow, thank you so much for 24 months. Thank you so much for 2 years. Hag loves Hag. Sounds right. She's probably a lifetime talent. Like when she's elderly and retired, she'll still be interviewed as Marine. I mean, that's what she wants, right? So hopefully she gets to see that. But you know, I wanted to talk a little bit about like this sort of space. First of all, I would say like as a VTuber, as a corporate VTuber, I think if your Oshi graduates, and I understand some people are really attached to a model, right? Like you might like somebody in one model, but then they might switch their model for whatever reason, whether it's graduating, whether it's rebranding, whether it's like a new outfit and redesign, whatever it is. They may switch their model and you might not like them anymore. And I think that there is a very big stigma about this. And I think there's a lot of shame surrounded with this. And to you all, I say, that is completely fair. I mean that. I think you are extremely valid. We all have specific tastes, right? It's like you might like the person, but in a different setting, in a different skin suit, it's a different vibe. Absolutely. It's a completely different thing. And I don't think that there is anything wrong with just not liking that person anymore because of so-and-so reason. You can stop Oshiing anybody for any reason. There's nothing wrong with any of that. Okay, I want you guys to know that. There's nothing wrong. You can just stop Oshiing somebody for no reason at all. It's just not feeling it anymore. You just don't want to watch them anymore. Doesn't matter. Whatever the reason is, please do not feel ashamed. Your feelings are completely valid, and it's okay for you to mourn the model. I think that is completely fair. And I know people like to be like, oh, like, you don't even really like the person. Well, sometimes that's part of the reason why you like them. And I think that's so valid. And I think that some people are very, like, weird about that, you know? Some people are really weird about that. And I think that we should be a little bit more, like, open-minded about that. It's not like you're getting married to this person. It's not like you're, like, getting into a relationship. It's okay to be shallow. There's so many VTubers out there. Who cares? You can like them for whatever reason or not like them for whatever reason you want. There's like a bajillion VTubers out there. You can watch someone else. This is fine. That's fine. And I think that's okay, you know? I feel like there's just in this space in general, in like almost every aspect of the space, the fan space, the streamer space, the corporate space, the indie space, every space, it's just so negative right now. Everything has some weird negative like getcha attached to it, and I don't like that. You know, we're here to have a good time. We're here to have fun. For some people, they're trying to escape reality. For some people, they just want something to watch while they're eating dinner. For some people, they just want a company to be attached to. They just want to like a company. That's fine. They just want to like an indie. Fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with liking whatever you like for whatever reason it is. It's okay. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay? It's, you know. But at the same time, at the same time, you know, I would say that most corporate VTubers, when they graduate, 99% of them will go either to their PL, which is their past life, so their former indie persona that they were before they went corporate, or they'll go to a new persona and stream there. So if they're your favorite and you don't care about their appearance changing, or you don't care that they're in this company anymore, or you don't care, whatever, you can follow them. That information is very easy to find usually. It's like the worst kept secret. Literally you can type in Google so-and-so past life and you'll 99% of the time just find it in a Google search. Sorry, there's some YouTube video where the thumbnail is half of their face in their corpo version and the other half of the face is the indie version. Ooh, right? It's everywhere. You'll find it. It's not hard. And I think that if I were graduating, for example, I would really hope that you guys would find me, right? And I would really hope that you guys would type, you know, Leora past life in Google and then look for me or something. I don't know. So if your Oshi is graduating, I hope if you still want to support them, you can do that and look them up and try to find them. And you will find them. Luckily, especially with Hololive, they're so big, you literally don't even have to do anything and you'll probably run into them anyway. I think that's fine, right? It's fine. And it's okay. I think we need to just normalize a lot of this. A lot of this stuff needs to be normalized because otherwise this industry will never actually grow. Like, we have to normalize certain things and we have to make it more acceptable and we have to make it where we can talk about these things openly. And I think that's when people can have more critical conversations and they can actually, we need to not make everything black and white, right? And if there's anything I can do in this space to help that, I would love to do that. And I think it's okay to have critical conversations. Some people don't want to reference their past life too. I think those wishes, yeah, absolutely. But a lot of people also won't be able, if they want their PL to be found, they won't be able to say that, right? So I think, sorry, give me a second. Yeah. Obviously, whatever the streamer wishes are, please respect them. It's not an umbrella thing. I'm just trying to say generally, most companies will not allow you to talk about your PL. So, yeah, take with that what you will. They probably won't even be able to like reference those things. So, again, take with that what you will. I do think a lot of people are would want you to find them elsewhere, especially if they're being active elsewhere. And a lot of girls do struggle when they move, especially when they're smaller, to people not being able to find them, right? And yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad because for them, the thing that they want the most is just to hang out with their fans. That's all they want, right? We need to normalize the idea that just because someone leaves a company doesn't mean everything's... Yeah, so I think... Here's the other thing. Just because someone leaves a company, any company, for whatever reason, even if they say... I'm not downplaying Fauna specifically because it's going to sound like it because it's just topical right now. But I'm talking in very general terms, not about Fauna. Generally. Even if someone says, the company fucked me over, I'm leaving, I'm out. Yes, they said that, but that doesn't mean that one, it's the same for everybody else. And two, it doesn't mean that it's true. Again, I'm not saying that what Fauna's saying is not true. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying generally, and I think that's like, of course you want to believe your Oshi, and I think it's totally, absolutely fair and sound to believe your Oshi. That's fine. But I do think that different people have different perspectives, and also something really important that we don't think about is different people have different things they want to do in a Vtuber as a Vtuber, sorry, right? There are things that I want to do as in a Vtuber. Okay. Anyway, it's jokes aside, it's really like some people want to be famous, easy. Some people want to make a lot of money, easy. Some people just want to foster a cool community. That's different, right? Some people just want to stream with their Oshis or stream with people they like. Some people want to make friends. Everyone has a different goal in a company. And there are times where your goals are not the company's goals. You don't agree. And then you have a disagreement. What you want from the company, what the company wants for the company is completely different. So then you have a clash of ideals, right? No one's wrong. The company's not wrong. You're not wrong. It's just that you guys have different things that you guys want to do, right? So I think it is very nuanced. And if other people are saying that they're happy at the company, then they are happy at the company. That doesn't mean the company's a black company. It's also possible that that person's manager just fucking sucked. Because we all have different managers. Right? Not everybody has the same... Kokone and I don't even have the same manager right now. Okay? Some managers just suck. I'm not... You know, you guys know I don't sugarcoat these things. That just happens sometimes. You just roll a gacha, you get the shit manager, and it's just like real life. If you go into a job, some managers are just assholes. Holy crap, it's just like real life. Exactly. In any job you get, you might just roll a bad gacha and you get a shitty manager, and your manager doesn't do anything for you. Your manager doesn't fight for you. And then you see the other girls' managers and you're like, holy shit, their manager does everything for them. How come my manager doesn't do that for me? This company sucks. It happens. It does. And that's okay. I mean, it's not okay. Sorry, wait, let me take that back. No, it's not okay for managers to suck, but it's okay for you to leave the company because you're not happy with a sucky manager. I think, sorry, that's what I meant to say. It's not okay for managers to suck. They should fire those fuckers right away. I've seen a lot of people who have had to leave in different circumstances from different companies that have had really bad managers and just really got unlucky and got fucked, and yeah. I see you were a manager before. I've been caught. All managers are good, you guys. You should always believe managers. Wait, give me a second. I want to turn on the AC. It's fucking hot. It's the beer. Actually, should I open my window? What if it's loud outside? Give me a sec. Okay, I opened the window, but if it gets hot, I'm gonna turn on the AC. Yeah, anyway. What kind of beer? I'm having a Kirin oh, topical. Ooh, having a Kirin beer while I'm talking about graduation. Kind of a oof. Delicious. The taste of Kirin. Anyway, give her back. She's mine now. She's mine now. Everything reminds me of her. So true. But yeah, I think it's just everyone has a different situation. Everyone has a different outlook. Not everything's black and white. And don't get me wrong, there are black companies. I'm not saying that those don't exist, but I just am really tired of everyone going, oh my god, it's a black company. Oh my god, they did this, it's a black company. Oh my god, they canceled a live, it's a black company. Like, you guys, no. Nah. I have a friend who worked at a black company in Korea, and he literally every single day was berated and screamed at, had to arrive an hour before his boss did, or he would get yelled at, had to leave an hour after his boss did, or he would get yelled at. It's like, it's just, you can't compare real abuse to bad companies. I'm not saying that companies can't be bad, right? I think bad companies exist and that's fine, but I think a black company, I don't think people really understand what that is. Yeah, and also like sometimes companies are just they're young, they make mistakes too, right? Like V&U, I've been here for what, 3 years now, because I joined the company in October of 2021, I believe. Maybe even earlier than that. So it's been about 3 years, and we've definitely had our ups and downs. Have I doomed during that? Absolutely. Absolutely. Have I wanted to leave during that? Absolutely. 100%. It happens because sometimes things are going hunky-dory and great and you're promised all these things, and then the next day everything changes. The Fire Nation attacks. The Fire Nation attacks, and then suddenly you're just shit out of luck. Definitely have had my highest highs and my lowest lows. But that's just part of, that's just life, okay? A lot of companies that I've worked at, you know, I've been working in whatever fields for very, very, very long time. I can't say how long because then I'll dox myself. But it's close to 10 years. I'm old, remember? And I think this is just, it's hard because I do empathize and I do sympathize for all these girls that are making their choices for different things. And I think about, there are times where I've left a company that I quit and then I started another job, and I just think, why the fuck did I quit? I had it so good. I shouldn't have quit. Because then I go to the next company, I'm like, wait, this is way worse. Of course, at the time, you're like, oh, my friend, they get like way more money than I do. They get like so many benefits, and like they have the Nespresso coffee machine, and they get breakfast and stuff. And then you go, and then you have that very harsh reality hit you, being like, oh shit, I actually had it really good. I had it really good. Why'd I leave? That's only happened to me once. That's happened to me once. But I think once is enough for you to learn. They had an espresso coffee machine. That's a valid reason to leave for. Yeah. I'm happy making my stable salary and lifestyle compared to friends I know who make twice as much and have literally no life. See, I think there's just like a lot of things that come into play, right? You have to pick and choose. You can't have it all. No one has it all, okay? You have to, it's like the jokes that we have, right? It's like they give you 3 options and you pick 2, like sleep, work-life balance, and what's the third one? I don't know. Money. And then it's like you only pick 2. It's exactly like that in real life. It's like that in VTuber corpos. Whatever if you are like, I have a hard time empathizing with VTuber companies. I don't understand how that works. Just think about it like a real job. Just think about it like a real job, and then you will understand almost immediately. Also, WCC, is that Kai? Is that Mr. Kai? Am I crazy? I'm gonna click on go to channel. Are you? Ah! That's your thing. It is. Hello, Kai. Let me give you a wrench. If you guys are not familiar with WCC, I don't. Are you guys a group? Add as moderator. Kai is a really awesome Vanguard content creator. If you guys also follow Mr. Different Fight, you might have seen Mr. Kai in the videos as well. And you can go check out their stuff if you like Vanguard. And give them some love. Mr. Different from the Fight family. Yes, exactly. This is Mr. Kai from the WCC family, apparently. Yeah, welcome. What if I don't empathize with my real job either? No. The point is not to empathize with the job. The point is to empathize with the concepts of finding a job or wanting to quit your job. That is exactly the same thing, right? So it's like when you go into a job, you sometimes go in thinking, oh wow, it seems so great. I get all these benefits. This job is my dream job, blah, blah, blah. And then you work there for a year and you're like, ooh, wait, this is not what I expected. This is not what I thought I was getting myself into. And then you're like, okay, I guess I gotta find a new job. Except in the VTuber industry, sometimes you can't leave because your contract. Sometimes you have a non-compete, so you can't even stream, even if you do leave. It's a little more complicated, but essentially at the base root of it, you can imagine it the same way, right? Sometimes you have great coworkers. Sometimes you have shit coworkers. Sometimes you have good pay. Sometimes you have shit pay. All those things. It's the same, right? There are some people who join VTuber companies and they hate all of their gen mates and they hate all of their corporal mates. And that's valid, right? You don't know. You don't get to pick those people. You didn't, I mean, if they're your senpai, then you kind of knew that going in. So that's kind of on you, honestly. But if they're coming in like as your same gen or if they're your kohai, you didn't pick them, right? It's so valid if you want to leave because you don't get along with them. Because for some people, when they join a VTuber company, their main goal is to make friends. And you can't make friends if everybody around you is either crazy or you just don't get along with those kind of people, right? And I think we should respect that. I think we need to learn to respect that sometimes this corpo wasn't a good fit for somebody. And sometimes they just want to leave for whatever reason. And that's okay. We need to normalize that being okay, right? VTubers being crazy? How could that be? I know. Insane proposition. But if you imagine, like, try really hard to try to imagine that, then maybe you could kind of empathize, you know? Better than faking being friends. And a lot of people do fake being friends because that's called being professional. Because as a VTuber, your job is to be friends with your corpo mates. And if you can't be professional about it, then maybe you shouldn't be a corpo. Maybe you should just stay indie where you can choose who you want to be with. But in a corpo setting, you don't get to choose. So you do have to fake being friends with people sometimes. But that's okay. That's just part of the job. You know? Anyway. The nitty gritty. Yeah, it's just like work. Just like work. See, everything that I talk about with corpo VTubing, it's just work. It's like the real life corporate world. Except our jobs happen to be streaming, right? And like, that's just part of it. Sometimes you don't like your coworkers. It's okay. But you have to work together to get your job done. Same thing. I don't know. Anyway, I think sometimes you gotta kind of like disillusion people in certain aspects so that they actually treat the streamers like human beings. Oh my god. See, this is what I meant. I knew this was gonna happen. Give me a second. Oh, wait, it ended. It stopped. Okay, we're okay. I don't know if you heard that. It was like really loud honking. That being said, am I super grateful for being here? Yeah, absolutely. I'm extremely happy that I am able to be here. I'm so grateful to be a VTuber. I'm so grateful to, you know, be able to be Lyra Valkyria, to be able to be in VNU, to get really awesome animated episodes, to get cool things like 3D stuff, even though I haven't really been able to do any of that. Well, that's okay. We're working on it. Grateful to have met all of you guys. I'm grateful to have been given a fucking chance. Honestly. It's kind of crazy how I ended up here. If you weren't a thing, I probably wouldn't have found out about you, and I'm glad that it happened. Yeah, me too. I'm glad that it happened too. And again, I'm really grateful. Grateful to be here. Okay, it's really loud. See, my neighbors are so fucking loud. Give me they like always turn on the radio really loud. It's our turn to knock. No, it's like the neighbor in the apartment like across the alleyway. So I cannot knock, unfortunately. I mean, I could enter their apartment building and knock, but I don't even have the code. I need the code to get in. Anyway, yeah. That's my random VTuber rant for the day, but I don't know. I've been really enjoying my time, enjoying everything, and one day it will be my turn to graduate. You know, nothing lasts forever. But I hope you guys know that throughout these 3 years of everything, and you know, like I told you guys, there are times I want to leave and all that stuff. I think like for sure, and I'm saying this because I'm sure other VTubers feel the exact same way. Well, maybe not all, not all VTubers, right? But also I'm sure they're not like as lucky as I am. But I would say that the biggest thing that has always kept me here, despite everything, the number one thing has been you guys, like 100% has been you guys, has been the community. And it's the hardest thing. And it would be the worst thing that I'd have to give up. Like, you can take Leora or whatever. You can take all these other things from me. You can take a 3D away. You can take whatever. But I think the thing that has always kept me here and going and going through all the fucking bullshit that sometimes I had to go through has always been you guys, and the fear of losing you guys has really kept me here. Nova, Umi, why are you guys here? Umi, why are you not modded? What the fuck? Nova, I love you. Nova, I love you so much. We were talking about you earlier. Also, Umi, I love you so much. It's like crazy to me. I mean, you know, I think I'm just in kind of like that mood right now because of all the graduations and stuff. Like Nova and Umi were some of the first people that I feel like, first of all, that I really connected with in this space. I would say the absolute first person was Tonya, and then I had Nova, and then through Nova I met Umi. And like Umi and I were talking about this the other day, where we were just reminiscing about the time that we had first met, because I think at that time Umi and I were not very close at all, and I think we were both a little bit like, who are you? Like, all right, okay, all right, you know. And then we started talking, and then we were like, holy shit, I love you. Like, genuinely, I think we were both like sizing each other up, like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, kind of like, you know, like, who are you? Kind of like keeping our distance a little bit, because we didn't know each other. We really didn't know each other at the time. I don't think we'd ever talked at that point either. And then we sat down for barbecue, and then it was over. It was like, holy moly, we were really kindred souls, kindred spirits. And Nova has really I don't know, I don't want to get too sappy. I don't know, I don't need to get, when I thought, yeah, I literally thought Umi was Nova. It was so bad, and it was really awkward because I didn't know Umi, and then she was also like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, oh, just kidding, you're not Nova. Because okay, some people have really different stream voices on and off camera, and I thought she was Nova, and I thought she was trying to like juke me out of it. I was like, you're Nova, aren't you? And she looked at me like dead ass, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, she had no idea who I was. So obviously she was like stranger danger, and I'm standing there like, Nova, like, what do you mean? You're joking, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, Zelta, thank you for this dono. For the 420 dono, you are the reason I found this place, so I can say you're a big part of why my life has improved so much, and I'm sure many Palgrims can share similar stories, so thank you for being you silly. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I didn't hear a knock on the— yeah, and then Umi and I proceeded to like look into other people's fucking houses trying to get into the Airbnb. Good times. But no, Nova, I'm like so grateful, like particularly more than like anyone else, like Nova and Tonya, I'm really, really extremely insanely grateful for. Like, I think both of them really gave me such a chance. I had just debuted, I was like a nobody, and I really didn't have much confidence at the time, but Nova and Tonya were so sweet and friendly and kind to me. And I think both of them actually in general are a little bit more like, they kind of keep to themselves in a way too. So the fact that they really like put themselves out there for me really meant a lot, and that's why we're like still such good friends now. And like definitely without without Nova, I would not even be playing TCG. Which is crazy to think about because TCG is such a huge part of my life now, and I wouldn't have experienced any of that if I hadn't met Nova. So it's really, I'm always grateful. Yeah. And Umi, you guys don't know because we don't like talk on stream all that often, or like, okay, so the thing is, I don't have to do the whole— I think there's a lot of VTubers too that do the very performative, like on Twitter, like they'll make it a very big show to be like, oh my god, I love this person, oh my god, like we're besties. But I have never felt the need to do that with Umi because like she and I, like she always reaches out to me if I'm having a bad day or if I seem down. Like it's very sweet of her, and I don't do that at all, and I feel really terrible, but I know that she knows that that's just how I am, and she never takes it personally, and I think that is really amazing, and I'm really grateful for that too. And we can just always chat about this and that, and yeah. we met at like a party once. And it's funny, I think we were both felt really like out of place to a certain degree. I mean, me especially, but we both like looked at each other like, are you doing okay? Like what's going on here? And it was definitely like a comfortable space for me because Umi was there. And yeah, it just so I feel bad sometimes. I don't say it out loud, and I don't like talk about it, and I don't do the whole— what does that sound? Oh no, it's my neighbor. I don't do the whole like, oh my god, at Umi is my bestie. I mean, sometimes I'll do stuff like that because, I usually do that if I feel like my friends need me to do that for them to cheer up and stuff. But I know like I have like a very deep trust with Umi too. So Deandra, thank you for the super chat. The reverse thank you, appreciate it. Yeah. Anyway, I was saying earlier, sometimes you don't get along with coworkers, but then sometimes you meet the most incredible people in your life that actually change your life for the better. And I think that those are the relationships that I've really come to cherish and that I've really like took with me over the last 3 years, The amount of people that are surprised I'm friends with people because I'm talking to people on Twitter is so funny. I'm just like not someone who does that. I mean, I've been trying to be better about it. So sometimes I'll like consciously do it to be like, oh, I think this person would be happy if I did that, or whatever. So then I'll do it, and I'm just not on Twitter that much. Besides looking at idol stuff. People don't think I'm friends with Umi. Yeah, because like they don't realize like how much we just talk like outside of that, It's pretty funny. Like I think weirdly some people that I talk to like the most I don't stream with like at all. I don't like do stuff with on stream. We just talk like separately, Yeah. Just happens. And then there are some people that I talk to a lot, and then we do stuff on stream all the time, and that's also totally normal. That happens as well. Doesn't mean one thing or the other. Again, nothing is black and white, chat. That is the important lesson of today. Nothing is black and white. VTubers might be friends, might not be friends. Who knows? You will never know. Unless they make it obvious, then maybe you might know. Then you might know. I'm also just like really old. I'm really old, so like it's really nice to have friends that are more mature in the space. Not everybody is that way. So the people I talk to most tend to kind of be more at that mental maturity that I can like have conversations with. Even though a lot of them are still very young, but you know, mental maturity, right? Mental maturity, that's what it's about. It's not about age. Age means jack shit. I've seen people older than me be fucking crazy. Girl, you're so real. I'm old and like busy. Yeah, exactly. I don't have time. I can barely juggle having a full-time job, my personal life, and streaming at the same time. What if the friendship isn't real? Well, there's nothing you can do about it. You don't know that. And they're being professional, so it's okay. Let them be professional. It's fine. Age means nothing. The mental is all it is in the end. It's so true. I get crazy when I meet VTubers over 25. That is an insane statement. Keep it in your pants. That is an insane statement. I don't want to think about that statement. Holy base, he's just like me. Shut up, chat. Don't encourage. I mean, I get happy, not like that. The love is pure. I don't know. Sounds a little sus. Yeah. It's kind of interesting because especially the VTuber space, right? It's like such a wide range of ages. You have people that are really old and you have people that are like fresh out the womb. You can like, they're still a little slimy, you know? That's how fresh out the womb they are. And you just gotta, you know, just careful. Just be careful. Sometimes it's a little crazy. Slimy, yeah. Yeah. Got a bit of something in their hair, you know? I won't say it out loud because maybe it's a little too cursed, but please let her know I'm normal, I swear. It's okay, you're in good company. All the Palqueries are also, you know, not they all agree with you, as you saw. Wow, the certified fetus hag, you definitely know about both. We're going back to slime with Leora. Slime again? Yes, it's always slime time. Came in on the word boom, wouldn't expect anything else. You're gonna call us old? I mean, yeah, you would be right. Shindo is old and not hip. She's a glee hag with me. Oh, I see. I see. Welcome to the club. This is just the retirement home. This is the retirement home for old, tired weebs. Old, tired weebs. That's where we come to rest. This is where we come to die. This is where old, tired weebs come to die. To die in peace. To be sent off in a... That's why it's you know, Valhalla, right? I'm gonna have some more beer. Anyway, I subscribed to Lyra at age 30 years. That's exactly how it works, by the way. Come here, fire up your favorite 90s anime, prepare for the end. Dude, I've reached this point of I don't want new friends on my own job. I just want to get work done, and if I make friends, I guess that's fine stage of my life. I think every older VTuber gets to that point. I think a lot of older VTubers came here and they're like, I'm gonna make so many friends, and then they like look at the landscape and they're like, okay, never mind. It's that community meme of like, what's his face showing up with pizza with Childish Gambino showing up with pizza. It's like that. You're like, oh, I'm gonna bring pizza and make all these friends, and you show up with pizza, and then like everything's on fire, and you're like, okay, never mind. I'm gonna go eat my pizza by myself somewhere else. Yeah. What are friends sounds made up. True. The true friends are the beers that you had along the way. I'm literally good with the friends I have. I don't need any more. I'm okay. Yeah. No, and I've definitely made a lot of really amazing friends through this too. So it's not just like, I'm not just saying the bad. There's also good. I've made a lot, like, for example, Nova and Umi are really great friends of mine. And I'm really glad to have met them. So it's not always, again, not black and white. There's 50 shades of gray even. We're eating hamsters on stream. But yeah. Anyway. Sometimes you doom. Sometimes you goon. Sometimes you're just having a good time. Not 50 shades. 50 Shades of Grey is about a different type of friend. Leah, hello! Welcome. Hello. Sometimes you what? We were having this really funny conversation. I think it was during the Pokemon tournament where we were like, do you sometimes well, I say we as if it wasn't me. But we were talking about like, do you sometimes have it where you're like, you can't tell if you're horny or if you just need a pee? Is that with men too, or is that just a girl thing? Nova and I rewrote 50 Shades with Christian Grey as a single widowed dad and made the movies better. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched 50 Shades of Grey. Yes! It's mostly just having to pee, I think. It sounds like a woman thing. Oh, okay, I guess it doesn't apply to men. I don't know. That would be a thing you said. That's a urethra thing? Okay, I see. Yeah, because sometimes you're like, oh my god, am I horny? And then you go and you're like, wait, I think I need to pee. And then you go pee, and then you're like, oh, just kidding, I'm not horny, I just need to pee. Leah, watch it with us. 50 Shades of Grey. It's because the bladder presses on the womb. Naruhodo. Not the womb press. Can't tell if I gotta pee or if I need a nut, but usually I just gotta pee. Exactly. Exactly. Please watch it with. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Real people sex scares me. Is there like an anime version of 50 Shades of Grey? Is there an anime version of 50 Shades of Grey? Can I watch that? Are there dongs in 50 Shades of Grey? Do I have to see a penis? I think it's called Diabolic. Oh, true. No, when I watched the first two movies and we spent more time confused than we actually watched. No, just nipples. Oh, okay. Dude, actually, okay, so my friend was really into Diabolic Lovers, so I actually tried to get into Diabolic Lovers, and we still have a meme because, okay, you guys know I like Hirarin a lot, so I really like this voice actor named Daisuke Hirakawa. He's like the voice actor for Kakyoin. And I'm not making this shit up. In Diabolic Lovers, Kakyoin calls you bitch-chan. And there's this line stamp that I bought just for the sole purpose because it has a voice line. And when you send the line stamp, it goes, bitchy-chan. Do they fucking Diabolic? Yes! It's like a Rejet series, isn't it? They fucking every Rejet series. Bitch-chan was my nickname in college because of Diabolic Lovers or just because? The infamous bitch-chan. Yeah. Yeah, the infamous bitch. Yeah, Nova, every Rejet game they fuck. Like sloppy fuck, not like normal fuck. Cause most Rejet games are pretty fucked up. They're not as fucked up as Nitro Plus Troll games, but yeah. Just because, you know, I love that for you, Leah. Bitch sounds like it's from Yachirin Bitch Club. That's true, but it was pre-Yachirin Bitch Club, I'm pretty sure. Diabolic Lovers, that was like 2011? 2010 even? Jesus Christ. I really liked Subaru's voice actor as well. Subaru's voice actor I really liked as well, but his whole thing was like he was he was like abusive. He had anger management problems and was abusive. So one time I listened to his like drama CD and it actually gave me PTSD and I couldn't listen to the rest of it. Because he just has anger management problem. It's not hot. He just has anger management problems. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. Would any of them kill me and are they legal? The one that would kill you the most is not legal. But if you like guys with anger management problems, I can recommend you Subaru. He has anger management problems, so maybe you'd like that. He is kind of like evil puppy coded. He is evil puppy. Not good puppy, not like a golden retriever, but like an evil puppy. Reiji from that. Oh, Reiji he's the guy with the glasses, right? Are any of them legal? Actually, they might all be in high school, except Reiji maybe. But I feel like it's like Japanese games. They're all in high school. Because you, the protagonists, are also in high school. But it's okay. You're in high school too, Nova. In the game, you're also in high school. It's fine. I feel like if a guy has anger management problems, it's ick. I can't deal with wall punch. No, see, Leah, that guy, Subaru, he literally punches the wall. He gets so angry. He punches a wall and there's a hole in the wall and then you bang. Yeah, so that the wall punching is what gave me PTSD, and then I was like, nope, not interacting with that. And then I did not listen to the rest of his drama CD. Yeah, it's okay. So you can skip Subaru. Subaru's an insta skip. You bang the hole in the wall. Oh, that sounds so hot. Nova! You need help. You need help! I was like a teenager when I played Diabolic, so I can suspend my reality for a while. Yeah, I feel like I was also a teenager when I played Diabolic. I think. question mark. Depends on when Diabolic Lover came out. I don't remember. She does need help from a wall punching anime man. I love a man with mental illness. Okay, well, every person in Diabolic Lovers does indeed have mental illness. So you have at it. Have at it. Actually, I think most Rejet game protagonists have mental. Okay, let me see. What are the other Rejet series? I feel like Diabolic Lovers is the one that Rejet games. I feel like they're the ones that I got into the most because that was the most accessible at the time for Rejet. Diabolic turned me on to sadism in my anime, and that was 100%. It was very good for that. Oh, Dance with Devils was also Rejet, but that's a little bit on their tamer side. Black Wolf Saga was Rejet as well. Wait, I thought they had more. Why is this just the English ones? How do I look at all the Rejet games? Rejet games. Oh, here we go. Oh, Alice was another one. I don't know these ones. Marginal Number 4 also was another Rejet series. Okay, but do they have a series with adults? I haven't played a Rejet game since I was a teenager, so I'm not sure. I haven't played Otome games in a hot minute. Except for Color X Malice. Holy shit, I love Color X Malice. Color X Malice was so good. I was actually really surprised at how much I liked it. Because at that point when I played Color X Malice, which was like 2 years ago or so, I thought I was kind of over Otome games. I was like, oh, I'm kind of over that like part of my life. But then I played Color X Malice. I was like, okay, maybe I'm not, because it's kind of good. Didn't Dance with Devils also get an anime? They did. And it was really bad. The Diabolic Lovers anime was also really bad. Color Mouse is so good. It's such a good... it's actually just really good. Well written. Characters are really good and they're very well rounded. Highly, highly recommend Color Malice. Very good. Yeah. I really want to play... Oh, Umi, you should play this too. It's called You, Me, and Her, A Love Story. Umi, do you know that game? Umi, you have to play this game. I think you'd love this. it's a oh, why am I not remembering what the fuck this is called? Stop, you played it! Yes. You, me, and her. I haven't finished it. I actually haven't started it. I watched like a trailer on it and I've been meaning to play it and I heard it's really good. So I've been wanting to play it on stream maybe. I'm Yandere, of course I have. Oh my god. I've been meaning to play it. So good. So good. Everything I've seen about it is amazing. I think Wisu just played it. She just finished playing it. She like live tweeted her playthrough. I've seen some of it. It's peak. It really is peak from what I've seen as well. Wait, I was just going through. I was switching tabs to look at make sure I got the game title right. Leah, are you still here? Leah, are you still here? I just saw Leah's tweet randomly as I was clicking Steam. Holy shit, pretty princess. Holy shit! Leah, please, you have to, and you have to up to me. It's such an influence of stuff I do. Oh my god, okay. I will definitely let you know. I'll definitely let you know. I love girls with soulless eyes. Especially when they have pink hair. Hey, Pretty Princess is like such a fucking banger game. My sister and I used to play this all the time when we were little. This is the game. This is the it game. The game of all time. This one, and then we played this. I think I've talked about this on stream before, but like there was this one game that also had like nails on it, and like you could get like a chip nail. That was also the game of all time when I was like 5. Oh my god, hey, I'm pink haired soul. Exactly. That's why I love you. Pretty Princess was the game. I used to just wear the jewelry for fun. So real. So real. I like really grew up on this game. Nails like fingernails or hammer? No, like fingernails. So you get these little things that you put on your nails to make it look like you have painted nails. And like every time you roll the dice and you end up on like a spot, it tells you what color nail you get or something. And then like the colored nails have like different points and stuff. But that for me, enjoy your time off and see you when you return. Good night, Starfire. Thanks for stopping by and thank you for the super chat earlier. I hope you have a good night. I'll see you when I return 07. I hope you enjoy your break. Thank you. Thank you. I should be streaming once during that break. How about funky fingernails? Wait, I gotta look it up. Funky fingernails. Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, yeah! Fun funky fingernails game. Yeah, this was the game. And it had these little silly nail caps. Yeah, and there's the chipped nail. I see it. Yep. This was this is what my sister and I played. Good times. Fun funky fingernails game. Can't believe you knew what I was talking about. That's crazy. Funky fingernails is a hell of a title. It really is. So is Pretty Princess, honestly. I'm also old. I know. I know. Kindred spirits, for real, for real. Yeah. Anyway. I did so much holiday shopping. It's actually still Cyber Monday, isn't it? Wait, have you guys bought anything for Cyber Monday? Anything good, chat? Am I missing anything? I got another auto feeder for Kiri because Kiri needed an auto feeder. Lottie! Wait, why is everyone stopping by today? Hello, Lottie. I love you. I actually was going to mention you earlier too. I was actually just about to mention earlier because we were talking about people that I talk to a lot in my personal time that I don't really like stream with or like talk about like talk to on Twitter. You got all your Christmas presents with the sales? Yeah, me too. I got most of them. I didn't get anything from my mom yet. And I was actually gonna say like, oh yeah, like Lottie and I talk a lot too outside of stream. I love you too, because we love. I'm gonna cry. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by. It really means a lot to me. It really does. I think like it obviously, like, I don't expect anyone to ever stop by or to watch or whatever. And there's a lot of times where I like watch people's streams, but I don't comment because I don't want to like interrupt, unless it's like it feels relevant. But I do watch a lot of my friends' streams. You know whose stream I chat in the least despite watching so much? I actually do not chat in Nova's stream very often. Even though I watch Nova a lot. I think I just get like I think Nova's chat sometimes it's going crazy, so I don't say anything. I don't want to like distract from it. Do you actually? Yeah, I do. But you also watch a lot of my streams, Nova. I appreciate it. I know you do. Lyra's a Nova lurker. I am. I chat a lot on Lottie's streams though, because Lottie says really funny things and I like to riff off of her in chat. Umi streams at times where I can't watch her as often, so I don't get to watch Umi as much as I wish I could. I enjoy lurking in Nova streams as well, secretly watching. Yeah. I like to really watch my friends' streams. I like to watch my friends' streams, and then some of my friends are like my Oshis, you know. Some of my friends are my Oshis too. And I watch a lot of their streams, and I like to hang out and be a fan. Sometimes I just want to be a fan. Like, I think sometimes when you chat, it like distracts the stream a little bit. So sometimes I won't. So I'll try to, I'll read the mood sometimes. Lottie was playing one of my favorite games ever recently. She was playing Pokemon Puzzle League. Pokemon Puzzle. It was just really funny because actually this time around, when my sister was visiting, she literally was like, "Do you remember Pokemon Puzzle League?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." And she was like, "Yeah, that was like my favorite game to watch you play." That was really funny. Pokemon Puzzle League is such a good game. Actually, so good. I was telling Lottie in her chat that I had a big crush on Richie growing up. I really liked Richie. And I was really glad that he was in that game. And I think it was really cool that he had named Pokemon. Like, he had Happy. Is Happy the Butterfree? I think Happy's the Butterfree. And then Sparky, the Pikachu. I forget what his... I think it was Zippo. Zippo was his Charmander. Zippo was... Yeah, and his Pikachu, Sparky, was way cuter than regular Pikachu because he had like a little tuft of hair. Because he was quirky. He was quirky and he had a really cool design. Zippo is the best name. For a Charmander, it's so smart. Wasn't that the artist one? No, that's Tracy. He did beat Ash. Yeah, Richie was just so cool. He was so cool. He had nicknames for his Pokemon. He was like the champion for a while. Richie was the coolest. Tracy was I thought it was cool that Tracy was like an artist. I like that. I didn't really like his design. He had like what did he have? He had like a Meryl. All of Ash's old companions are mishmash at this point. Yeah, but I think like the anime, the like first 2 seasons, the like Johto and Kanto seasons were that's basically all I really watched. And I really enjoyed both of those seasons a lot as a kid. So I think those stuck with me a little bit more. Anything after that I don't really know much of. I did read the manga though, which is a little bit different. The Pokemon Adventures manga. So I really like the manga a lot, and I like the characters in the manga. Some of my favorites being Yellow. Yellow is my baby girl. My baby girl Yellow. XY was so good. Really? The manga was darker, right? Yeah, I had like pretty bad trauma actually, because there's that one, it's like still like it's stuck with me. Good thing I have aphantasia because I can't recall it in my brain. But there's 3 scenes that stuck with me. The first scene was that scene of the Psyduck skeleton where its skin was melting off of it because Arbok had used, this is all the same chapter by the way, Arbok had used like some kind of acid move, and then the Psyduck's skin was melting off of it, and all you saw was like its skeleton and its melting skin and its eyeball. It was really scary. And the second one was the Arbok being cut in half by the Charmeleon, and then the third one was, I think it's the Psyduck again, where there's like a razor leaf that gets stuck in its forehead, and then it's like still moving. Like that was really scary. Yeah, the manga was pretty scary. Manga has a part where the female trainer puts Pokeballs into her shirt. Oh yeah, I think that was blue, wasn't it? I really like blue. Or yeah, blue. And then like that whole chapter with like the ghosts and everything was really scary. The Arbok one is iconic. It is, but it's also really scary. That really scarred me. But yeah, Yellow is my favorite character. I also really like oh no, it was Crystal, right? Isn't it Crystal and Silver that are siblings? I really like the two siblings, Silver and Crystal, I believe. They're like orphanage siblings. They're not like real siblings. But they were evil. They were like in Team Rocket and stuff, and they were doing bad stuff. And then eventually they like become good and stuff like that. But I really like them a lot too. I like the evil ones. That Arbok didn't even die, which is crazy. Yeah, the manga was crazy. I really want to actually buy the Pokemon Adventures manga and reread all of it. It's one of those ones that I want to have in my collection. I have a couple manga, like old manga, that I really want in my collection. The first one is Angelic Layer. I used to have Angelic Layer too. I want Angelic Layer. Isn't it blue/green and silver? Because I thought green was Gary. I think green is Gary, and then blue is the other girl, and then Crystal is the one that's evil, isn't it? Because she has like white gloves and like a black little dress. Blue's Gary. Who's the girl with the bucket hat? Isn't that Blue? Maybe not. That's green. Oh, green's the girl in the bucket hat. Oh, in Japan it's different. The names got switched. It's different based on the country. Okay. Okay. I thought Gary was green and bucket hat was blue. But I probably, it's because I also read it in Korean. Well, not all of it, but I read some of it in Korean. So probably that's why it got a little confusing. You have the first couple volumes, man. I really want those. I want that. I want Angelic Layer. I have Rumi-chan's copies of Magic Knight's Ray Earth, but I want the hardcover Magic Knight Ray Earth collection. I want... What are some other ones that I want? I kind of want Pandora Hearts. I know that's kind of controversial, but I like Pandora Hearts. Kind of want... What else do I want? Kind of want Chobits. A lot of Clamp series. A lot of old Clamp series had a lot of impact on my life and upbringing, I would say. Yeah. But I don't know. Collecting manga is rough. It's really expensive because if you think about it, one volume is like $10. So then if you get 10 volumes, it's already $100. It gets expensive really fast. The newest omnibus reprints of the series is great. Sad it only goes up to Gen 3 and it stopped. You mean for Magic Knights? Mina, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. I hope you guys had a good stream. For Pokemon, oh, there's an omnibus reprint. I should look into that. What are you guys up to? What was Mita streaming today? I feel like I saw what you were streaming today. Wait. You were streaming... Ah, shit. What were you streaming? You were streaming some game that I played before. And I was like, oh, she's streaming that? Oh, yeah, power washing. That's what it was. That's what it was. It was for the first time. Did you like it? How'd you enjoy? I'm gonna eat some chips. Give me a second. You loved it? It is really fun, isn't it? It's like a really chill, like, brain off game. Yeah, all my favorite people are stopping by today. Mita Osita included. Mita, have you been using your planner? The other day, I took out my planner while Hio was there, and she was like, "You use a paper planner?" I was like, "Yeah." What kind of chips? I'm having Korean. They're just called corn chips. It's a Korean brand. I'm gonna tell you that you're using it. Yay! That's good. I hope it's been helping. I just really like paper planners. I love it. Yeah. Corn chip is the best. You know what I really like? Korean bugles. They're called gokgalkon, but it's like Korean bugles, and they're a lot less salty than bugles. They're still pretty salty, but they're less salty than bugles. But the weird thing is, I feel like in America they don't have them anymore. They just have these like weird puff ones. I don't like them. Doodle paper is great. Yeah, I don't know. Something about writing things down really helps me remember things too. And then you get to use your stickers. You get to decorate it. And it just feels really nice to look at, you know? Also, a big problem that I have is that I have too many Google calendars. Like, I have like a Lyra Google Calendar, I have a personal Google Calendar, I have like a freelance Google Calendar, and then I have a work Google Calendar. And there's no really good way to look at all the calendars at once. Stickers are the best. They are! How do you keep up with all of it? So that's why I have to have this stupid paper... It's not stupid, but my paper planner. And then I just write down everything on those calendars into the one planner. So I have it all in one place. Just have 3 screens? I do have 3 screens! That's the problem. And 5 million tabs. Hio looked at my setup and she was like, "You have 3 screens?" I was like, yes. I only have 2. Well, I have 2 screens and then I have 1 drawing tablet that is a screen. So that gives me 3. I think if I had 4, my computer might actually explode though. Like, I'm already out of slots and USB slots and everything. How does anybody have enough USB slots? I literally have a USB slot expander and I'm still out of USB slots now. I have too many devices. Let's have a second computer. You know, I really thought about it. I thought about it because the thing about streaming is sometimes having 2 computers is better. Buy a bigger USB hub. Yeah, I should probably get another computer, honestly. But my electricity bill. Because I might need an upgrade soon anyway. I built a streamer's PC and her mobile has 10 USB-A ports and 2 USB-C ports. She's using all of them. I think I'm using more than 10 ports right now as well. USB hub into your, like, daisy chain it! Have to head to bed. Have a great vacation. Oh, thank you, Akko-san. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, because I need a USB for my audio mixer, my stream deck, my phone, my tablet monitor, my tablet monitor keyboard, my wireless keyboard, my audio interface, my other audio interface, sorry. Because I have two. Actually, I have three, but we're not gonna talk about that. My webcam, my eye tracker, my regular mouse, my keyboard. That's already at 11. We're already at 11 right now. And what else do I have? Is that it? Maybe that's it. That's when I'm not doing other stuff. Because if I do other stuff, then I need more ports. Like if I want to like stream like a Switch game or something. That's terrible advice. Do not daisy chain it. I know not to daisy chain it. It's just more and more. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot. No, daisy chain it and see what happens. I saw this thing on Twitter that was like a guy that had like a cable that had two like a outlet plug, wall outlet plug that had the wall outlet on both sides, and he was like, I wonder what'll happen if I put both of these in, and then it like melted the fucking wall. But I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have known that it would do that. I don't know what that is. I wouldn't know. But yeah, it was kind of funny though, because I think it was like all these comments are like, oh, please don't do that, and then they like retweeted it later. They're like, oh shit. Well, I don't know. Apparently, because then people were like, okay, then what the fuck do you use these for? Apparently it's for like cycling if you have like a backup power or something like that. I don't know. I don't really know much about electricity or anything, to be honest. I don't know shit about computers, by the way. I will not pretend to know anything about computers. But I know daisy chaining is bad. Don't worry. I'm spilling crumbs everywhere. Fuck. But yeah, I don't know. I will not claim to know anything or understand anything about electricity or computers or anything. Daisy chaining is bad with electricity, but with people? Like, what do you mean? What does that mean? Is that a sex thing? Like, is that like human centipede? Is that like 69 but like human centipede 69? Like, it's like yeah, I don't know how to explain that. Like a Ouroboros, but like it's 6 no, but wouldn't it be 6? No, because it has to be like a circle. You can't write it out. The math ain't math. No. I have a vision, okay? PK2KY. Holy shit, thank you for the $100 tip. Have fun on your break. We apologize. Oh, thank you. I was like, PK2KY, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't seen your username in a while. Thank you so much. Holy shit, $150 super. That's insane. That's insane. That really means a lot. Thank you. It's hard whenever I take a break because that means I basically make no money that month. So it does mean a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Guten Morgen. Wait, what time is it in Europe right now? How do I say good morning in all the languages? Bonjour. It's 7 a.m. Wow, it is a real Guten Morgen, isn't it? The realest of the Gutenest of Morgans. You know what language I really don't know fucking anything of? It's French. I mean, obviously there's a lot of languages I don't know anything of. Okay, like Russian too. I'm thinking of like the big languages, right? That like people quote or use in daily life. I don't know anything in French and I don't know anything in Russian. I would say I know Russian even less. I don't even know how to say hi in Russian. How do you say hi in Russian? Thanks, Leo. You made me Google what do you call 69, but with multiple. It's not daisy chaining. How's your Spanish? It's good. Remember, I have my whole Spanish monologue memorized from high school. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Más o menos. ¿Trabajas muchas en la clase? Oh, sí, trabajo todos los días. Ring, ring. Ay, caramba, ya, solo de clase. I don't remember the rest of it. Oh, hasta mañana or something like that. Call it good night. Good night. Thanks for stopping by, Eric. Appreciate it. Spanish shows you. Privyet is hi. I have my pronunciation is good, thanks. I think it's because Spanish pronunciation sounds a lot like Korean or Japanese pronunciation. What other languages? You're so fluent in French. I know my French is just off the charts. What can I say? I feel like for French, I know bonjour and oui oui and non. And omelette du fromage. And oh shit, I learned stop when I was in Quebec. What was it? I forgot. And that's it. Croissant. Croissant. I did take 2 years of Spanish in high school, so considering that, I really don't know any Spanish. I know like tengo hambre or vámonos. Come on, vámonos. Everybody, let's go. Come on, let's get through it. I know that we can do it. Oh yeah, and I also know the donde está la biblioteca. Me llamo T-Bone, la baño discoteca, discoteca, muñeca, la perro manteca. That's all I know. That I know like Shakira songs. Oh baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise. I keep on reading the signs of my body. Does that count? She says random Spanish words in her songs, doesn't she? So she speaks fully in Spanish too. Oh, stop is arret. That's right. It's like arrest. That's how I knew it was stop. Why did I feel like that song had more Spanish and then I sang it and there was no Spanish in it? Senorita, feel the conga. Let me see you move like you come from Colombia. Liroさんってハイスペックよね。全然。でもさ、最近なんか日本語を練習したいと思ったけど、なんか日本語を喋るのなんか喋るの時間がないとか、なんか一緒にできる日本語もできる人がないか、 うん。喋る機会がない。うん、そうそうそう、機会。うん。ギャル。She speaks like a ギャル。Go see Kokore always be. Okay, the thing about like Kokore is I get embarrassed. I get embarrassed to talk to anybody in Japanese if they speak English. I don't know. I usually don't get embarrassed that easily, but I think if I talk to somebody in English a lot and then I'm suddenly having to talk to them in Japanese, then I get embarrassed. Whereas like if they don't speak English, then I feel more comfortable speaking to them in Japanese. Miss Worldwide. No, that's about it. What else can I speak? I speak Korean. And my Chinese is really bad. What can I say? 你好，我是 Leora. 来来，ここ呢是玩到好姐姐。What else can I say? ここ呢好漂亮。Palgary 很帅。Palgary 很帅。The good shuai, not the bad shuai. I don't know how to do Chinese accents. それでこそここねさんと日本語ではなしかったではなしてみるとか。でもさ、ここねは日本語上手だからなんかいつも一緒に英語で話するのがなんか突然に日本語で喋るのがなんか変と思う。Well, okay, I know some Canto. What do I know in Canto? Lei Homa. Ngo oile. That's all I know in Canto. I don't know much in Canto. Gaga. Gong hei fat choi. I used to know more Cantonese, but it all got pushed out of my brain. ちょっと練習したいからって言えば教えてくれると思うよ。そうね。I feel like my Japanese has gotten better. 最近なんかアイドルのコンテンツをいつも見たりとか YouTube も日本語で見るの時がいっぱいあるし、なんか最近さ日本語もいつもよりなんかちょっとだけ上手になったと思う。Can you ask for the shrimp dumplings? No, I can't. I can only look at it and go, shumai one. I go, shumai one, please. That's it. Shumai, my beloved. I love shumai. Shumai is like, I feel like shumai is like one of my favorite foods, you know? 自分からしたらめちゃくちゃ上手よ。ありがとう。ありがとう。もっと頑張らなきゃ。もっと頑張らなきゃ。私一番好きなアイドル。私の推しと一緒に話すの時なんかビビってない。 だから練習したい。だからもっと上手になりたい。Honestly, the way you speak your Japanese is cute, actually. I think it's because I learn a lot of Japanese from watching it, and I watch a lot of idol content, and I watch a lot of YouTubers, and they all speak very cutesy. The shrimp dumpling with hagao. I love hagao. But I like shumai more. I like shumai more than hagao. I also like, I don't know what the fuck it's called. I was told that it was called Look Fun, but I don't think it is Look Fun, the noodle one. Our tone in English, Japanese, and Korean, so it is. I don't know. My tone is all over the place. 推しと喋るのは緊張するだよね。だよね。The noodle one that's like the rice noodle that has a shrimp in it and then you put the sauce on top. I thought it was look fun, but every time I've said that, nobody knows what I'm talking about. Like my Kanto friends don't know. It's chung fun. Oh fuck, I love dim sum. I actually had dim sum with my family last week. It was very good. I love dim sum. I like the shumai, I like hargao, and I like the turnip cakes too. Those are good, but I'm a basic bitch. I like the shumai. I just eat shumai for days. And the chung fun, apparently. I really like the Chinese mustard. It was a modern dim sum place. It's not my favorite place. It's on the pricier side, but it was good. They have like these, I don't know if you've been to California, maybe you know, because it's a chain. It's called Lenasia. So I went with some family there. It's really expensive though, Lenasia. But it's like a more modern and like a more high-end dim sum place. And it was like a family thing. I really also like the pineapple bun chashu bao. Chashu bao. You never been there? All the dim sum I go to in SoCal local. I haven't been there a really long time, but I used to really like, there was like a dim sum place in Monterey Park. Now we're talking about like SoCal places. Like, is it Atlantic Seafood City or something? That place is really good. That's not pineapple. I know, but they call it a pineapple bun. It has like the little crunchy top on the top. The crunchy top, like the melon pan top. Chashu pao, yeah. There's a dim sum in the area still. I don't know if it's the same one. Yeah, I really like going to that one. Long time ago when I was like a kid, I think we went there a couple times. Because I had an aunt that lived near there. Speaking of which, I think, remember how Rumi-chan, speaking of that area, Rumi-chan, Amori, and I went to Maid Cafe. That's the Maid Cafe that Phase Connect is doing a collab with. It's kind of funny because that wasn't that we went to. I think I mentioned when we went there that they had the Face Connect coffee there. Yeah, that's the Maid Cafe that we went to. Kind of funny how that turned out. But there is like another Maid Cafe in SoCal that was closed for a while, but they just reopened. And I was really sad because I wanted to take Amori to that one. I've never been there. I've never been there myself, but I've always wanted to go. And they're like the bigger Maid Cafe, because the one that we went to that the Face Connect is having is called Arcane Maid Cafe. That one, I think I mentioned it in the collab or after the collab, or not the collab, but after we went there too. It's more like a cafe that happens to have maids. And then yeah, Asa Yoru is like the big Maid Cafe. That really feels like an actual maid cafe, like a proper maid cafe. But I have never been there. I actually like passed by them once because they used to be in this like barcade, and that barcade had this like Genshin event or something. So I went to that Genshin event once. I drove out and went there. But I didn't go to the maid cafe itself. My Oshi did a collab with them once. I didn't get to go though. Oh, I didn't know they did collabs. Hi, Lyra. I'm exploring new creators. Just randomly clicked on you. Reason to stay. Games to play. Discussions game here. Genuine question. I want to explore some new creators. Okay. First of all, welcome. Second of all, if you're under 18, please leave. Third of all, if you're over 18, please stay. If you're over 18 and you're not crazy, then yeah, you can stay. You're welcome. I would be more than happy if you could stay. Now I made it sound like a fucking privilege. No, it's not a privilege. Please. Well, it is kind of a privilege. Actually, you're right. No, I'm taking it back. It's a privilege to be here. Okay. If you're over 31, then yeah, welcome home. We are a retirement home. I don't know. What's a good intro? So I play a lot of, what kind of games I play? I play hentai games. I play TCGs and I build Gunpla. And then I sometimes just do random stuff in between that. Things that are important to me. The number one thing that is important to me is my community. And that includes my friends. I have some VTuber friends that I collab with here and there. And I really care a lot about my community and about the people that are here. So, yeah. Hentai game. Yes, hentai game. Hentai Bishoujo game. We play a lot of Bishoujo games. So if you're not really comfortable with sexual jokes or content, then I probably am not the stream for you, because I do say a lot of off-the-cuff shit sometimes, and I apologize. I have a potty mouth. And yeah, I feel like, you know, normally I feel like if somebody asks a streamer, oh, why should I watch your channel? They would be like, oh, you should watch me because of this. I like how mine is just like a list of warnings. Why is mine a list of warnings, huh? Why do I need to market myself better. That's my Oshi. Yeah. You must fulfill these requirements before you watch me. Yeah, exactly. It's a content warning, and you must also be this tall or higher. This tall or higher to be a Palkari. Warning, cougars ahead. Sometimes red flags are someone's. Okay, to be fair, if like this sort of level of humor doesn't match with you, then it's probably a good thing that they don't, you know. Everyone take one. You're just handing out red flags. Down. Please read the terms and conditions. Exactly. By being here, you're signing away your soul to me. Come back when you're not fresh out of the womb. Yeah, when the slimy stuff has finally evaporated. when you pick the placenta out of your hair. Anyway, this reminds me, I was on the bus lately and there's this new driver being trained by two old ones, and at the end the new driver pulled out his hentai binder full of route maps. No fucking way. I thought of Lyra immediately. That's crazy. Actually crazy. The womb slime. Yeah, we talk a lot about slimes here. We do a lot of slime content. You know, chat, you're right. I should rebrand as the slime tuber. I should rebrand as the slime tuber because we have so many streams where we hear so many slimy sounds. We hear lots of people playing with slime. So I feel like we should rebrand. Yeah, I know we have a slime. See, but Zelly is a slime. I'm not like trying to be a slime. I'm just saying, like, you know, if I rebrand like that, maybe I won't get in trouble. Yeah, plap, 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 get slimed. Lyra slime ASMR is truly the best example of a Lyra stream. That's the litmus test. Yeah, you know, I don't know, just saying. A very specific type of slime. The logic is incredible. Rebranded to Lyra is Corpo, by the way. Oh, I am Corpo. I should say. I am. I know I don't sound like it and I don't act like it. I'm very fortunate that my company is very open and very kind and understanding that my brand is the way it is. Also, they don't really have a choice. They're kind of stuck with me. And I'm kind of Gen 1. So being Dai Senpai has its privileges. It does. It does. And one of those filthy corpos. I know. I work for a black company. I get abused on the daily. It's a toxic environment. It's a toxic environment. They're making me play hentai games on stream. I'm just so say-so and young, and I don't want to play these nasty games on stream. It's not by choice. Oh, she's sad. Send money. Me when I lie. Woo. Chat, I don't want to play these games. I'm only playing them because my manager is forcing me to play them. She was staring at Grants with a gun to her. Why you gotta moan like that? I don't know. Is that what cute girls do? Why does she sound like Deku like that? I was trying to be cute. Say so, yes, say so. Absolutely, 100% say so. Camera bends now. She also has a gun. I can't believe they forced you to stand up your Vanguard in private stream. I know. They forced me to play TCGs, even though that does not do any numbers. They forced me to play these terrible games like Vanguard and Grand Archive. It's not like I want to play those. They make me spend my own money to play those games. Black company. Imagine what the GA. No, don't summon the GA people. What the fuck? I love you. I love TCG. You take that back. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna joke about it. You know what? I have been thinking recently. I should play Magic. Okay. I should play Magic. I know that sounds crazy. I know I hate shit on Magic. But I feel like don't do it. I know. But the thing about Magic is I feel like I need to play it in order to actually hate on it. I feel like I give it so much shit, but I haven't actually ever played it. And I feel like in order to truly understand how terrible or whatever it is, I think I really need to actually play it. I need to play it, and I need to be able to be like, yeah, this game is actually shit. Magic is just Grand Archive and more complex. Just play the online one. Yeah, so I want to play the online one. She's gonna hate watch Magic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I want to play it. I want to give it my fair criticism, and I want to, or maybe I'll be like, you know what, the game is fine. I just hate the art still. Can't wait for Lyra to build so much with it. See, the thing is, I know everyone hates all the new IP collabs, but for me, I'm like, well, you're telling me I can make a Miku deck, even though the Mikus are ugly. You're telling me I can make a Miku deck, then maybe I'll consider playing because then I don't have to look at the ugly cards. But what was the rat one? I want to play the possum deck. We gotta play the Palkari deck. Playing it makes you understand TCG DNA that developed from it and around it. Yeah, and I think that's kind of important too. Just to critically think about TCGs a little bit more. And I would like to do that. I'd like to be able to have my sea legs to stand on when I'm talking about stuff. Bloomborough, yes, correct. You can't make a possum deck because there's only one possum in Bloomborough. Yeah, but what if I revolve my entire deck around the possum? There's 2 entire possum cards. Yeah, but can I make a Bloomborough deck and just have the possum be the most important character? But yeah, anyway, that's been like a thought that I've had recently. Just like in terms of me being a little bit of a TCG streamer, I do want to at least try other TCGs. Even if I don't like it, I'd like to at least say that I've tried it. When I go see my friends, one of my friends' friends, not my friend, but my friend's friend, he's gonna teach me Whitecross. I'm finally learning Whitecross, yay! I've been really wanting to learn Whitecross for like a really long time. So I'm really excited. Thank you guys for all your recommendations for Whitecross. I'll be learning off stream because it's just like a friend's friend. And yeah, I'm sure I'll like it. The only problem is it's like I can't play it after that because they live really far. Did that Digimon TCG go anywhere? I forgot what happened to it. Digimon TCG is still around. And Akaza just sneezed. Akaza will pop up in the pod. Yeah, the Digimon TCG is around, and there's still that like sim that you can play, but it's, I don't know. I don't have a lot of people to play with. I don't really know anyone who plays Digimon TCG actively. So like, if I asked Nova to play, she would play with me, and we will play. Like that's chill and it's fine, and we've done that before. But there's no like, I don't have a friend that's like, oh yeah, Digimon TCG is my main TCG, right? Because sometimes you kind of need somebody who really knows the game to play, so you can like ask them questions and learn. But yeah, I really want to play the Zafagamon deck. I just think Zafagamon's hot. I just think the Zafagamon is kind of hot. We gotta have that Smasher Pass season session V2 with Nova and Sai. We do. How about Lucemon? Which one's Lucemon? I'm looking about. Oh, wait, Lucemon? Like the one that, the big guy or the little guy? Chaos mode. Lucemon chaos mode. No, I don't like him. He looks like somebody Nova would like. He's blonde and evil. I don't like this sounds crazy, but I don't like people with faces, okay? What can I say? I just think they're attractive when they don't have faces. They're just more attractive when they don't have faces, or when most of their face is covered, okay? I just don't want to see their faces. Is that too much to ask? Paper bag time. Exactly. Or Greymon? Yeah. Yeah. Black or Greymon. So hot. That's what people said to me too. What the fuck? I think like human characters are fine, but like monster humans, I don't want to see their faces. Crusade Mon. That's why I think Kamen Riders are hot. I guess those are people though. Crusader Mon's hot. Yeah. No face. 10 out of 10. Hot. She gives me kind of like not Metabot, but sort of along that line vibe. I like it. What's your opinion on Andrew Woman? I love Andrew Woman. I love Andrew Woman so much. 10 out of 10. Would bang. I love Metabots. It's always the mask. I just find masks really attractive. My sexuality. Masks and 2D women. That's why Lyra knows Kamen Rider. Exactly. Oh my god. The other day, I found a gacha place. Because there's not that many in the States. I found a gacha place. And I got the fucking Kamen Rider cats. I got the Kamen Rider cats, but I fucking tried 3 times, which is like a lot of money. It's like almost $10. And I didn't get Geats. I'm sad, chat. I got Decade twice. And Double once. No, what were the other options? It was Decade, Geats, Double, and someone else. Oh, Deno, yeah. Decade, Geats, Double, and Deno. I wanted Geats! I wanted my boyfriend Ace. But, unfortunately, I didn't get him. And I just didn't want to spend more than $10 on this gacha. Actually, I had already spent more than $10. I was with Serenity. She gave me an extra coin, so I had more than $10 worth in my hands, and I couldn't get him. I think I spent $20, and then I got like a Tamagotchi thing with my leftovers. But I got the Tamagotchi thing that I wanted, I guess. You gotta deal with the upcoming Gundam TCG too. I know, I'm so boned. I didn't get the beta demo kit, whatever it was, that sold out in 2 seconds every time it came out. I didn't get that, but I did get the or I will be pre-ordering the set 1 with my locals. I asked them already and they said they're getting it, so that should sold out in actually less than 1 seconds. Exactly. I played demo of the Ultraman TCG. It was a fast TCG. I don't know shit about Ultraman. Ultraman, Ultraman 7. That's all I know. I entered checkout and it kicked me out because it was sold out. Yeah, that's what I heard. Looking forward to that game for sure. Me too, but also I feel like it's gonna die pretty fast. You know what I mean? I feel like it's one of those games that's like, it's gonna like, everyone's gonna buy into it and then it's gonna, then, yeah, I don't know. Lyra Ultra Arc. I heard the Netflix one is really good. I just haven't had a chance to check it out. Technically, isn't SSS Gridman Ultraman? Question mark? Question mark? Unsure, actually. Don't quote me on that. Gundam TCG is definitely a cash grab. Yeah, well, my cash is out and ready because, yeah. I don't care if it's cash grab. That art looks sick. Same company, but not directly related. I see. I see. Will it last longer than the Godzilla one they announced afterwards? Oh, yeah. It's kind of crazy how many are coming out now. I don't know. I probably won't touch the Godzilla one. I don't know much about Godzilla. I only care about Godzilla now because Lottie cares about Godzilla. And anything Lottie cares about, I care about. Because I love Lottie. Another community I mean, we're choosing our next Kamen Rider series watch between Kabuto, Kiva, 01, and 4Z. Oh my god, definitely 01. Kabuto is also good, but it is older. I like 4Z a lot. I call it Kamen Rider Mean Girls. But I don't think 4Z is like the best one. I think some people like 4Z, some people don't like 4Z. I would say you should definitely watch 01. 01, 01, 01, 01. Forza is better gacha. Oh, really? That I haven't heard. I was subject to seeing Godzilla hitting the gritty in Fortnite. I forgot that Godzilla was on Fortnite. Forza is good, but it's goofy. It is good and it's goofy. I feel like it is also a little bit on the more predictable side as well. Forza does have my boyfriend Meteor. It has my boyfriend Meteor and his boyfriend. But that's okay. Geats in Fortnite when? Damn, I fucking wish. People said the same as Digimon and Lorcana, but I think Gundam will last as it has enough signs of them putting in their effort for it to succeed. Yeah, but I do think the market is just getting really saturated too. I feel like already it's really saturated and people are kind of like not sure where to go right now. I just don't know if Gundam is like... I feel like Gundam might be more like collector-y. People might like buy it for collecting, but I don't know if people will play it. Lorcana was always going to do well, Disney adults. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to lie. I'm actually surprised at how many people actually play Lorcana. I thought it was also just going to be a mostly collector thing. But yeah, actually a lot of people do play Lorcana and it pops off as locals too. Gotchard is fine, but I do get that other series are better. I mean, that's how I feel about Forze. I think Forze is great. Like, I like Forze a lot. And Meteor is one of my favorite common writers. But I don't, like, if I had to pick, if you're telling me I'm only going to watch one series and it's between Forze and, like, 0-1, I'm going to say 0-1 100%. Definitely not Kiva. I think there's, like, some people who really like Kiva. Like, I think Yammer is, I don't know if Yammer's still here, but Yammer is a really big Kiva fan. And then Fujo Pal is a really big Kiva fan. But besides those two people, I've never heard anybody really like Kiva that much. So I think Kabuto is really good too. I actually really like Kabuto. And Kabuto's like, he's really, really handsome. He's like a really famous actor. But it is older. So it really depends on like your appetite for older. Wait, how do you feel about Kiva? I didn't really like Kiva. I couldn't get into it. I feel like if I watched Kiva now, I might like it more. But I don't know. I feel like it was a little too soap opera-y for me. I got out of the TCG space as I have already sank enough resources into that over the span of nearly 3 decades without nearly everything I ever wanted already gained before departure. I'm glad that you've had that journey. I think there's like a lot of closure in that too, you know? After I finish Shinkenger, I'm gonna take your rec and watch ToQger! I love ToQger so much. But I don't know if like the way that I don't know if other guys like ToQger. I feel like every girl I've met that likes Sentai fucking loves ToQger. Every female that I've met in Sentai loves it's every girl's favorite Sentai. Period. Easy. Well, either that or the Gangang Gabu Gabu. What is that? What Q Ranger? Q. Why can't I remember? Kyoryuger. There we go. Kyoryuger. Don't you have ToQger magazines and stuff? I do. I love ToQger. ToQger is like my favorite Sentai, like, period. And every Sentai I watch after that has just not hit the same as ToQger. It's so fucking emotional. It's so good. And the story arcs are good. It doesn't feel too baby. It has like some really good moment. I don't know. But I know that that's like, I don't know. I don't hear a lot of like guys talk about ToQger. ToQger is so peak. I didn't watch Sentai Against Dawn Brothers. I might also watch Dawn Brothers. I heard Dawn Brothers really good. Naki was saying Dawn Brothers really good. I heard King Oger is really good as well. I watched, okay, I haven't seen a lot, admittedly, I haven't seen a lot of Sentai. I didn't finish Kyoryuger. I watched Kyoryuger but didn't finish it. I watched all of ToQger. I watched all of the Crystal one. I'm forgetting all the all the Sentai sound the same. I'm sorry. Sentai shows. Super Sentai. Let's see. Gangang Gabu Gabu. Okay, Kyoryuger I didn't finish, but I watched most of it. I watched ToQger. I watched most of Ninja, but I didn't finish that one either. Kira Major. Yep, I watched Kira Major. I also watched the one that had the it was the one that was the anniversary one. Is that King Oger? No, I don't think it was King Oger. I think it was before King. Was it Zenkaiger? It might be Zenkaiger. It might be Zenkaiger. It's where the main character looks like Kamen Rider Maha. Every time they make merch of him, I'm like, oh my god, Maha! And I'm like, oh, it's not Maha. Zenkaiger. Yeah, so I watched some of Zenkaiger. I didn't watch a lot of it. I didn't love Zenkaiger. But I've been really wanting to watch Dawn Brothers, and also King Oger I heard is really good too. Na 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 Kira Major. I love Kira Major's so good too. Well, it's not super. I don't think it's really good, but it is funny. It's a cute one. Kira Major's a cute one. And Kira Major is also really funny because I was watching it and I saw the fucking pen pineapple apple pen guy and I was like, that guy sure looks really fucking familiar. Where have I seen him before? And Ruby China and I were staring at him like, who the fuck is he? Where have we seen him? And eventually we were like, oh shit, it's the pen pineapple apple pen guy. That was really weird. But that was cool. Yeah, the pen pineapple apple pen guy is like an actor. He's like one of the main you know, he works at HQ for the Power Rangers. He's like in the HQ and he's like, oh, you guys have a mission. Like that, he's that guy. Just turning back to 2016. I have a pen. I have an apple. Wait, well, I have an apple. I have a pen. Apple pen, right? I don't know. I don't fucking know what that's. I remember when that song came out, I was like, this is really stupid. And oh my god, did you guys see that tweet that was like, the what does the fox say is like, was our Skibbity toilet? It was also really, really funny. What does a fox say? It is our Skibbity toilet. It literally is our Skibbity. It made no fucking sense. And I remember when that came out too, I was like, what is this? Like, what? What is this about? I don't understand. It's just nonsense. Oh yeah, and the Oppa Gangnam Style, that was like my shame. I was ashamed of my peoples. Wasn't our Skibbity that party rock anthem? No, but like I feel like Gangnam Style well, maybe not Gangnam Style for the general public, but for me, like it's a song that makes sense, so it wasn't like that weird. But I think the What Does a Fox Say is so perfect analogy for Skibbity Toilet because it was also like just so nonsensical. Because Skibbity Toilet also doesn't make any sense, right? It's just catchy. But yeah, the What Does a Fox Say is also like very nonsensical. And it has like a viral video and blah blah blah. Can't believe Lyra was personally responsible for Gangnam Style. I was so ashamed. But also, that was the first time that I had heard a Korean song on public radio in America. And I think that was like, I really felt like, wow, that's crazy. It's amazing. Like, I felt like proud of the country. Like, you guys have come so far. You know, like, I think for me, especially growing up, like, a lot of times it was, oh, you're Asian? Are you Chinese or Japanese? It was always like that. And then I think nowadays it's gotten a lot more like, oh my gosh, are you Korean? Like I feel like that is a much more newer thing that has happened in the last couple years. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, it's nice to have more recognition for your heritage. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Anyway, I said it was going to be short. Well, I said in my head that it was going to be short. I didn't say it out loud. Maybe I should have said it out loud, but this was supposed to be like an hour stream and now we're at over 2 hours. What? How did I chat for over 2 hours? What the fuck did we even talk about? Asia has more than that? Yeah, but like when you were back in ye old day, when you were growing up in America, if you were Asian, people would come up to you and they would literally ask you, are you Chinese or are you Japanese? That was like literally, I got asked that so many times growing up. That was normal. It was a normal thing that people would just come up to me and ask me. They wouldn't even like ask my name. They would just ask me that. That was very normal. I just got used to that. And I was like, oh, no, I'm neither. And then they go, then what are you? I don't know. What are you? Yeah, it was a very normal experience growing up in America in like the early late 2000s, I would say. Yep. Anyway. What are you? I'm a Valkyrie. Hi Rashad, thank you so much for the super chat. I love it when the funny Valkyrie lady yaps. I do yap, don't I? Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Kawaii Mo, thank you so much for 11 months of membership. How about a skibbity break, Lyra? Thank you. I will have the most skibbity break ever. Yes. It will be filled with Briz and Gyats. And I will be serving a good time. Actually, I don't think they say good time anymore. I don't know what children say anymore. Okay. She fits right in. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alright. I'll see you guys when I'm back. It will be a 2-week long break. Well, I'll be back next week Friday. So next week Thursday is Nova's birthday, by the way. So I will be on her stream. I will be on her stream on Thursday. So check in Nova's stream. You can catch me. I'll be chatting with her during her birthday. So be sure to go support her and give her lots of love for her birthday. And then on Friday, we will be doing a... Next week. This is next week. We'll be doing a debut watch-along. We'll be doing a debut watch-along on Friday, and I would really appreciate if you guys could come. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but if you have time, if you have a spare moment, it would really mean a lot to me and help me out a lot if you guys showed up to that stream. So we'll be doing that next week, Friday. And is her birthday on a Friday? Wait, give me a second. Maybe you're right. Maybe her birthday's Friday. I might be getting everything confused. Wait, why? I have Nova's birthday on Thursday. I have it on Thursday. I don't know. I gotta double check then. I'll have to double check. Whose debut? Good question, because I haven't been assigned somebody yet. I don't think. So, but it is sponsored, which is cool and exciting. Sponsors are cool and exciting. And actually, I should check my manager if it's still happening. I'm pretty sure it's happening, but I don't see the details anymore. I don't know where it went. Let me ask her right now, actually. Manager, son. Am I still doing that watch along for the debut next week? It's the 13th for Nova's birthday. Okay, wait. Give me a second. Let me double check, because it's possible that... No, okay. So the stream is on Thursday for Nova because she's doing a birthday countdown. So I'm going to be hanging out with her before her birthday, I believe. Yes. So she'll be counting down for her birthday. And I don't know about the schedule, but I'll let you know. I'm pretty sure I thought I was doing a fucking... Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Oh no, here it is. It's for a new company. A new VTuber company called Aegis Link, I think. I don't know, don't quote me on this. Maybe I'm not doing it. But even if I'm not doing it, they are debuting next week, so be sure to check them out. They're like a newer company. And their models look really nice. The designs look really nice. So I'm pretty excited to check them out. Either way, whether or not I'm doing the watch along, I don't know. Zelta, thank you so much for 19 months of membership. Lyra, yapping over time. Who could have foreseen it? Have a great break, you silly slime. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next week. Probably. I mean, I will see you next week. Not probably. I will see you next week. I hope you guys have a wonderful week or two. And I really appreciate you guys for hanging out today. Appreciate you guys for all of your support. And don't miss me too much. And there's a lot of VODs. If you haven't caught up on all the VODs, it's a good time to catch up on the VODs. We'll be having V and Universe episodes every Sunday still, so you can check up on those too while you're waiting. You can check out my covers. Actually, please check out my covers. I think a couple of them are pretty close to certain milestones. Here, let me give you some suggestions if this would load. It's not loading. Chuz, thank you so much for 24 months of membership. All right, I should use it before you go. Take care. Thank you. Let me see. My personal recommendations. You can check out Overdose My overdose cover is very close to 10K. So I'd really, really appreciate, it'd be so cool if we could get that to 10K when I'm back. Along with my identity cover that I duetted with Tonya is also really close to 10K. So that would be really, really sick if that hit that milestone when I got back. So would love if you could stream those. I don't really like shill that kind of stuff normally, but if you are looking for something to watch, or if you're like, oh, I miss Lyra, miss her voice, you can go check those out. So there's a couple milestones creeping up. Yeah, really appreciate it. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Stay safe. It's the holiday season, so stay safe and stay warm. And I'll see you guys much sooner than you think. Do not worry. We'll be here and we'll do something for Christmas. It'll be fun. It'll be great. Okay, Leo 2 and bye-bye.